All right, so when we're finding an Eulers path or Eulers circuit, the first thing I want to do is get the degree of every vertex. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Already have that one. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 2. Now, if you have all even vertices, you can do a circuit. If you have 2 odd vertices, you have to start at one odd and you end at the other odd. You're not going to know the path ahead of time. Okay? So I'm just going to start. I'm going to go right, up. I'm going to come all the way over, down, up, or I'm sorry, down, right, up, down, and then back up. And what you should notice is you're taking care of segments of the picture. Now the top left is done. I'm right here. Over, over, and then to the left. Now the top of my picture is done. Down, up, down, to the left, up, and down. And now this section of my picture is taken over. Now here's where you got to make a good decision. Could I go right back here? Sure I can, but I've left these sides out. So I'm going to take care of these sides, and there you go. All right, just like the last one, I'm going to call this N here. Sorry, I got cut off. Not a big deal though. So 2, we get our degrees, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, and that is it. So here, I'm sorry, right here is 2 as well. So here I have all even degrees, which means I can get a circuit. It means I can start and end at the same one. Okay? When I can do a circuit, I usually start at A. That's just me. And be smart about it. If I start going up here, I can go down, but I've got to give myself a pathway back. Don't create your circuit until you've gotten to everything. Okay? You've got to give yourself a pathway back. So I'm going to go down, up, down, up, and to the right. Down, and notice I've given myself a neat pathway back. I've taken care of the rest up here. Now I'm going up, down, to the left, and around here, to the left, up, and now here's my pathway all the way back to A. And we go A to A. It's a circuit. Okay? It's a circuit starting and ending at the same point. Any questions? Okay, so in this case, we have Mike is taking geometry, biology, and Mike is taking geometry, biology, and driver's ed. So, geometry, G. Biology is going to B. So we have that. Geometry goes to the driver's ed final, which is D. And the driver's ed final comes back to biology. Joe is physical education and Spanish. Spanish is ed. History, video, and calculus. So history to video, calculus to video, and calculus to history. English and driver's ed. You have English and driver's ed. Physical education and biology. Physical education, biology. Biology, history, and calculus. So biology to history, biology to calculus, and calculus is already connected to history. I don't need to do it again. Geometry and Spanish. So G to the S. Spanish and English. S to E. And finally, video, history, and calculus. So, video, history, and calculus. Vita to history, I already have it. Vita to calculus, I already have it. Calculus to history, I already have it. So I don't really have to do that one again. All right, so we're connecting the subjects that can't be in the same final period. I don't care where you start. All right, I'll start with geometry. I'm going to put a circle around G. So group 1, I'm going to put up here. Geometry is in group 1. And I'm going to go around. History. Geometry and history can be in the same final block. Calculus can go with geometry, can't go with history. Video can go with geometry, can't go with history. Driver's ed can go with history, can't go with geometry. Phys ed can go with geometry and history. It's not connected. So P. English can go with geometry, it can go with history, it can go with phys ed. So English is good for this group. Circle it. Spanish can't go with English, so that's no good. And biology can't go with geometry. So that's group 1. Let's start with group 2. We'll put it in calculus. We're going to box it. Okay? Calculus and driver's ed can go together. Spanish can go with calculus, it can go with driver's ed. Good. Okay? Biology cannot go with calculus. Okay? But I'm in pretty good shape here. Because group 3, what's left? Video tech. We'll use a triangle on this one. What was that? Biology, right? Video tech and biology. And there are my 3 groups. So now I've gotten these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 finals, and I can do it in 3 periods. Okay? So we have 9 finals, we can do it in 3 periods. Or 3. My advice to you is I'm gonna give this to you on the test. I'm gonna start each column for you. Okay, so 6 ABs, 6 ACs, 6 ADs, and 6 AEs. So we're going to let each letter be the second letter 6 times. And now from there, I have 3 letters left. I'm obviously going to end back at that. Okay? So I want to stay in alphabetical order. C, D, E. I let C be the second letter and I flip. Now I let C be the third letter. Now I let D be the third letter and I go in alphabetical order. C, E, E, C. Now I let E be the third letter. C, D, and D, C. And it's important you stay in that order. That's going to keep you organized. Okay? Now for my ACs, I'm left with B, D, E. And then I flip to ED. Now D gets to be third. Whoops. So now BE. And now we flip to EB. And now E gets to be third. And we go BD. And then we flip to DB. Those are my first 12 routes. Now, the other way you can do this is this. Oops, sorry about that. Let each letter be third twice. You can write it down immediately. And then you just put the other 2 letters in alphabetical order, CE, and then we flip. BE, and then we flip. BC, and then we flip. And then finally with AE, I can do B twice, C twice, D twice. CD, DC, BB, DB. And then BC, and then CB. And those are my 24 routes. That's how I'm going to go about it. Okay. All right, so in this case, we add A to B, A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, and E to A. 9, 15, 20, 17, and 12 adds up to 73. And then I'm looking for the mirror image. I'm looking for EDCB. EDCB, and I can put the 73 there as well, so I don't have to do both of them. Okay. I'm going to stop the video, put all the numbers in, and then we'll revisit. All right, so we go through each root, and we also find its mirror. So I add through it, I get 60 here. I'm looking for DECB. DECB, I also get 60, and these are the answers for all of them. So our best root would be this and this, these two mirrors. Either way would work best. And that's how we get our brute force answer. All right, so for nearest neighbor here, okay, I'm always going to start at A. And A is 14 from B, 7 from C, 9 from D, 13 from E, and 12 from E. I'm sorry, 12 from F. So C is my closest letter. Okay. Now I'm not going to go back to A. I'm 5 from B, I'm 18 from D, I'm 20, no I'm not, I'm 4 from E, and I'm 19 from F. So C goes to E next. So now I have 3 letters left, B, F, and D. E is 8 to F, E is 10 to B, E is 15 to D. So now I go to my letter that's closest, F. So now I have B and D to go to. B is 16 and F is 20. So I'm going to B. And that means I have to end up at D, and then I go back to A, and I need to add that up. So A to C is 7, C to E is 4, that's 11, E to F is 8, that's 19, F to B is 16, 19 and 16 is 35, B to D is 11, 35 and 11 is 46, and 46 and 9 is 55. So that's my nearest neighbor. Now when I do cheapest link, the smallest side in this picture is 4. The next smallest side is 5, which means C is done. The next smallest side, I don't see a 6, is 7. But remember, you can't have 3 lines coming from a letter, so 7's no good. The next one is 8. The next one is 9. The next one is 10, but I can't have 3 lines coming from me, so that's no good. The next one is 11. The next one is 12, and I believe that ends up being our answer. Yep. And now I just write the link from there. A, we'll say F, E, C, B, D, back up to A. So if I add that up, I get 12 and 8 is 20, 20 and 4 is 24, 24 and 5 is 29, 29 and 11 is 40, 40 and 9 is 49. Usually cheapest link will give you a shorter route than the nearest neighbor. Sometimes it'll give you the same route, but a lot of times it'll give you the shorter route.